Good evening, and welcome to this edition of Month in Review. I'm Petty Officer Houston Waters. In tonight's newscast, we're going to recap the top stories from February as we highlight the accomplishments of sailors and commands operating here in Fleet Activity Sasebo. In our top story tonight, in the Navy, regular maintenance is essential to keeping operations running smoothly. Petty Officer Eric Moore visited Assault Craft Unit 5 in order to see how the crew maintains their equipment.
For Assault Craft Unit 5, keeping their landing craft air-cushioned vehicles in top working order is vital in keeping the command mission ready.
Well, maintenance is very important on these craft because it goes hand in hand with operational readiness. We have to have these crafts operational ready at all times for a moment's notice.
The sailors perform maintenance on the LCACs every time they go out.
Because the LCAC is a high-speed amphibious vehicle, requires a lot of maintenance. So for every hour of operation, there's 5 hours of maintenance that's related to be conducted.
Thanks to the hard work of these sailors, ACU 5 stands ready to do their part in achieving the Navy's mission. Petty Officer Eric Moore, Sasebo, Japan.
ACU 5 maintains the only 4 deployed LCACs in the Navy. In order to become effective law enforcement, constant training is required. Seaman Andrew Frisbee followed CFAS Sailors as they trained to become part of the Base Auxiliary Security Force.
These sailors are learning to be a part of Sasebo's Auxiliary Security Forces. They're training with oleoresin capsicum, or OC, commonly known as pepper spray.
It basically feels like your face is on fire.
One by one, the sailors are sprayed. They have to fight through the pain and still show the instructors that they can use the combat skills they've learned.
When you get OC'd, after a couple seconds, it starts burning and most people just get mad. So it was more difficult for me to breathe, but as far as to fight through, when you're in that mindset, you're going to fight through.
Thanks to the training, those sailors who had to experience the effects know what to expect and how to stay in control in potentially deadly situations. Seaman Andrew Frisbee, Sasebo, Japan.
The OC spray compound used by Navy security forces was developed in 1930. Separating from the military can leave service members feeling scared or confused about what to expect in the civilian world. Petty Officer Eric Moore attended a brief where sailors got a head start with their departure.
Licenses, certification.
When sailors leave the military, they have many choices. One of the newest options for members is the pre-separation training program.
We provide them websites and other information to ensure that their toolbox is full and versatile.
This class is a pre-requirement for the Transition Assistance Program and is an opportunity for the Navy to give back to sailors that have given their time for their country.
As opposed to just being like, you're not going to be in the Navy anymore, so we're not going to help you. They're going to assist you, and yes, you've served your country, you've done your time, and now we're going to help you.
With this new option, sailors can be better informed about life outside the Navy. Petty Officer Eric Moore, Sasebo, Japan.
This was the first time that the pre-separation class was held at CFAS. One of the most important factors in healthcare is communication with service providers. Seaman Greg House went to the CFAS Medical Department to learn about a website that allows for quick and secure contact between service members and their doctors.
Getting in touch with your healthcare provider, like the medical clinic at Fleet Activity Sasebo, is easier with the introduction of app.relayhealth.com, a website that allows rapid and secure messaging between doctors and patients.
Hey, Mr. Johnson. How you doing, sir?
With the busy day-to-day life of a service member, receiving a fast response is a relief.
We all have issues going on, with our health or maybe work-related things, and to be able to just hop on the computer and maybe get some instant answers to your issues is pretty awesome.
And the faster sailors can take care of their own health, the faster they can get back to the mission at hand. Seaman Greg House, Sasebo, Japan.
For more information on Relay Health, go to app.relayhealth.com or contact your healthcare provider. The Meritorious Unit Commendation Award recognizes exceptional commands across the fleet. Petty Officer John Wagner paid a visit to a CFAS command that was recognized with this honor.
Sailors assigned to the Ship's Repair Facility, Japan Region Maintenance Center, Detachment Sasebo, received the meritorious unit commendation for their hard work.
Your accomplishments have been remarkable and is a tribute to the outstanding partnership that exists with the government of Japan and the strength of you, the employees of SRF JRMC.
The sailors at SRF JRMC Det Sasebo were honored to be recognized for their hard work.
I think this award is a big testament to the amount of work that we do here at SRF. A lot of it goes unrecognized because we're working for the ships. The ships are the main focus here.
Because of their dedication, the ships at CFAS are able to continue the mission of the forward deployed naval fleet. Petty Officer John Wagner, Sasebo, Japan.
This is the 9th time since 1965 that the SRF JRMC has received this award. Service members and their families have visited USO centers an estimated 5.3 million times. Seaman Greg House stopped by the local USO as the organization celebrates a milestone.
The USO has been serving military members and their families since it was founded 71 years ago. And the USO at Fleet Activity Sasebo is continuing to provide the community with the hospitality that has made the USO a household name in service members' families.
It's such an amazing opportunity for me to be able to plan these great events that support our community, that say thank you for all the wonderful things they've done for us over the years.
The Sasebo USO provides many services to the community, like a free pancake breakfast, just like this one held at Hario Chapel.
It's great. USO here in Sasebo is very active in the community. There's always a friendly face there.
The USO has 71 years of service and history behind it, and many more to come. Seaman Greg House, Sasebo, Japan.
More than 25,000 people make up the USO's volunteer force. As February comes to a close and temperatures begin to rise, will the warm weather spring forward? Let's take a look at your local weather forecast.
Here's your 3-day weather forecast and your local exchange rate for the Sasebo area.
Normally, when USO brings in a special visitor, it's for the service members. This time, however, it was for their children. Petty Officer John Wagner followed along and has the story.
The children of service members and civilians at Fleet Activity Sasebo were visited by Trevor Romaine, an advocate who helps children deal with their challenging issues through his books and movies.
But who cares anyway? Sometimes I think it was actually easier when my pop was away.
Mr. Romaine's I'm With You All the Way tour lets children meet him and talk about the many things that are on the minds of military children.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't realize the stresses that military kids go through. And what we're trying to help them do is manage the stress, giving them tools to navigate the ups and downs of being a military kid.
The With You All the Way tour allows Mr. Trevor to give back to the military community that he was once part of. Petty Officer John Wagner, Sasebo, Japan.
The characters and backgrounds in all of Trevor's stories are all hand-drawn. And that does it for this edition of Month in Review. Tune in next Thursday at the same time for AFN's monthly travel program, Kyushu Explorer. If you'd like to see more of our stories, you can follow us on YouTube at AFN Sasebo, Japan, or like us on Facebook and have the news delivered to you. I'm Petty Officer Houston Waters, and from all of us here at American Forces Network, thank you for watching and have a great evening.